Hi people, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I have another monthly TBR for you guys. And even though I only read 2 books in February, I am still the Lulu and I am still going to get probably like 8 books on my TBR this month. Starting off with the books that I am currently reading but haven't finished from February, and that is first of all God Killer by Hannah Kaner. I started reading this for my 1 book in 1 day video. Still haven't managed to read 1 book in 1 day, so you will not have seen a video of me trying to do that because I'm currently still filming that and trying to accomplish that. But anyway, I'm almost finished with this one. I'm on page 220. It has like 60 pages left. I might finish this today. So that would be the first book of March. This one, I can tell you what this is about because I didn't really understand what this was about before I started reading this, but now I understand because I've already almost finished it. So this is about a girl that is tied to a god in a world where gods are banished and forbidden by the king. The king does not want gods or god worshippers in his country. So there are mercenaries actually trying to kill all the gods for money. And this is about a girl that is tied to a god, like I said. And something happens to her family and she becomes an orphan and she meets a god killer. And this god killer is going to help her in her journey to get this god to sever from her. And on this journey, they also meet a ex-knight that is on a quest for his king. And the 4 of them, so the girl, the god killer, the god, and the knight, are going on a journey to a city that has fallen in the war, where a lot of gods used to live and probably are still living, and try to get this girl's god to sever from her. And the knight has his own little side quest. So really interesting book. I feel like the gods are kind of like fae in the way that they are described. They have magic, they do stuff to people, and the people give them things so that they will get in their grace, favor stuff. Anyway, they reminded me a lot of fae, more of fae than of actual gods, because they live in the world instead of in the sky. So anyway, I am really enjoying this one. This is the first book for March. And the other book that I am about halfway, and I'm going to probably finish in March, but is from my TBR of February, is The Last Queen by Skki Pike. And this is a historical fiction about a princess queen when she is I don't even think she's a princess. She might be a princess. About a woman, a royal woman that is in Scotland, and she is about to marry someone that's going to make her a queen. But this is a historical fiction about a queen of Scotland that is also the twin sister of the person that the character of Merlin is based upon. And there is magic in this, a type of magic that could be real. So kind of like Wicca, witches, magic. It is magic, but is it? Anyway, this is about this Scottish queen trying to keep her culture while the country is being overtaken by Christianity. So this is very interesting to me because I feel like a lot of my cultural identity, not really mine because it has been centuries and centuries, but a lot of cultural identity from the area where I am from has been ripped away by Christianity. Very interesting to read about. So yeah, this is also on my TBR for this month. And then to go to the books that I haven't started yet and that I really want to read this month. Let's go with 6 more. So the next is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and this one is about a man that throws a party just so he can meet a woman, and he keeps throwing these parties just so she will show up and he's in love with her, something like that. This is a classic, so it's going to be my classic for the month. And this is a lot of people's favorites, so I'm really excited about it. It is a thin book, so but it is a classic, so it's going to take longer probably, but I do think that this is approachable. I want to read this one and see for myself what the fuss is about. And the next one is a book that I'm really excited about, that I really want to read to learn more about, and that is Famina by Janina Ramirez. And this title says, "A New History of the Middle Ages Through the Women Written Out of It." And I'm very curious to see what life as a woman was like in history, because I feel like women from before our age are always talked about as if they were dumb and stupid and being repressed and didn't do anything, and I don't like that, and I would like to read something about really strong women, and I feel like this is going to be that. Now, I do think that this is nonfiction. I'm pretty sure this is nonfiction. This is a history book. So that is different for me. I don't really read nonfiction except for school. So really curious about this one. I think it's going to be right up my alley. Next, I have something very different, and that is Kiss of the Skki by Tasanya. Tasanya? Yes, Tasanya Odette. And this is a retelling of The Little Mermaid, and I really, really, really love mermaids. So I think that a retelling of The Little Mermaid is going to be perfect for me. This is about, I believe that the woman in this story is a mercenary. She has been hired to kill someone, and she kills people by kissing them. And then she falls in love with the person that she needs to kill. I think that is the story of this one. So yeah, it's basically that, but there's more to it. So this woman, like that I talked about, this woman saves someone from drowning and brings him ashore, but where she brings him, he is not allowed to be because it's a Fey isle. And to keep herself alive, she needs to find this man that she saved and kill him. And this man is knows that he's illegally somewhere, and to evade his own fate, he decides that it is best to get married to a Fae, so that he is allowed to be legally there, kind of like 90 Day Fiance. And he is holding a competition to find his Fae bride. And now the woman that needs to kill him with her kiss is participating in this competition to get married to him so she can kiss him. And then she falls in love with him, something like that. So sounds like a lot of fun. I think that I'm going to really enjoy this one, and very excited to get into this one. So hopefully I will be on top of my game and read more this month, because 2 books just isn't cutting it, is it? Next, another Fae book, The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. This is one of Haley Pham's favorite books. She talks about it a lot. It has been on my shelf for a while. I have been wanting to read this for a while, and it is not as big as most of my books are. It is... There's no page numbers. Oh, sorry, there is. It is 370 pages, so still pretty big, but the book itself is not that big. So this is about a human woman. Yes, a human woman that lives in a Fae court, and all the Fae are very beautiful, and she's jealous of them, and all the Fae are very powerful, and she's jealous of them, and she kind of gets in this love-hate relationship with the prince, the cruel prince, while she is trying to become Fae herself. So really excited about this one, and I really trust Haley Pham when she says that this is one of her favorite books. I believe her. Of course, why wouldn't I? I think this is not a sticker, by the way. This is printed on there. Very annoying. So anyway, Haley Pham recommends this, so I think it's going to be great. She is very aesthetic. She makes really good videos. Yeah, but look at the art on the chapter. That looks exactly in my court. Fae court. Anyway, This is also on my TBR for this month. And lastly, I have Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. Just the other day, no, just today, I saw that Brandon Sanderson is releasing another book. How? How is he doing all of this? But this is one of Brandon Sanderson's latest releases. It might even be his latest. And I have only read the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson, but I really, really enjoyed that. And I think that he is going to be one of my new favorite authors. Look at the inside of this, so pretty. So, Tress of the Emerald Sea has been living a simple life. It sounds kind of like The Little Mermaid as well. So, Tress of the Emerald Sea lives on an island. She's living a simple life. She likes collecting cups that sailors bring in. So, there's 2 cups on here as well. And she likes to go talk to her friend Charlie that tells her stories. So it sounds like The Little Mermaid, collecting all the human stuff and going to her bird friend that tells stories. Oh, Tress is a man, by the way. And his dad takes him on a voyage to find a bride, and he becomes a stowaway at some point, and he has to go find some wicked witch somewhere. The Sorceress of the Deadly Midnight Sea sounds like a title that I would enjoy having. So now it says it's a woman again. So I think, I don't know. I'm just going to have to read this. It also says a single drop of water can mean instant death. So high stakes, slow life, too high stakes. Really excited to get into this one. Brandon Sanderson is so fun. I see a lot of his TikToks, and I just really enjoy him. He's such a pleasure to watch, and yeah, I really enjoyed the Mistborn trilogy. I'm going to see if I'm going to enjoy this one, but I do think I will. So that was it. I'm going to do... So, like I said, I only finished 2 books in February. So, where did I get the confidence to get this many books for March? It's the Delusion, babes. We're going to keep delusional, but I don't want to do too many books on my TBR because it is kind of stressing me out and also discouraging me that every time I try to finish my TBR, I never ever get to finish my TBR. So I'm going with 6 books. 6 books? No, there's more. How many books? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 books? How can I not count? Yes, 7. 7 books. That's fine. Let's go with 7 books for March. It is already the 6th of March, so there's less than 3 weeks left. So I'm going to have to... No, less than 4 weeks left. So I'm going to have to read 2 books a week. Yes. Okay, anyway. 6 books. 7 books. Why? 7 books this month. And that's... hopefully I'm going to be able to finish those. I will let you know at the end of the month if I have finished them or not. But that was it for me for today's video. Please let me know down below what books are you going to read this month, and have you read any of these books and what did you think about them? And that was it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you liked it, comment down below if you want to see more from me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!